Sup guys, welcome back to the video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing the most requested by far video, which is a boot camp story, right? I don't know why I haven't told you guys a boot camp story yet, but today's the day, better late than never. So before I start this video, I want to do the most cliche thing ever, which is ask you to subscribe, right? So if you guys are new to this channel, this is, if you guys don't know, I do videos about the military and going into the military and transitioning from military to civilian and vice versa. So if you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe and let's get on to this. So this video is going to be sort of a standard day in boot camp, right? Like there's always one thing weird and out of the ordinary that happens each day of boot camp, and this one is no different. So this one in particular, it's about halfway through the day. It's probably like 2 p.m. or so, and we're in the middle of doing some drill. We're marching around, having a good time, right? In the blazing sun. And we start messing up. I forget what it was exactly. I think it was this, you know, I'm not going to get into this because you'll learn it during boot camp. It's just a type of marching, and one of the squad leaders kept messing up. I remember, I think it was mine actually. It was Doyle. His name's Doyle. And Doyle kept messing up. And Sergeant Ponce, who's leading us, he's the guy who teaches us drill and stuff. And, you know, he starts having his drill instructor instincts kick in where, you know, people are messing up, and especially this one guy. And he's just getting so impatient with him because Sergeant Ponce is on a track. He wants to make us the best marching platoon out of everybody. 3069, platoon 3069. You guys are going to be the best marchers, right? But we're messing up, and the squad leader just can't get it right. So he's like, everybody get in the fucking squad bay right now. You know, and we're like, all right, sir. And we all run into our squad bay. And the squad bay is where we sleep. It's where all the racks are. It's a giant room. It's tall. It's spacious. There's just racks on either side. And in the middle, oftentimes, we'll do a lot of drill and stuff. Yeah, so we all ran into our squad bay. We were all in line. Where we start the day at, on our blue lines, and we were waiting for him to walk up the stairs and get in here. And we're all kind of eyeing each other like, man, what did we do wrong? Like, geez, like this is about to fuck us up. We thought he was just gonna make us do burpees and stuff, which he normally does. But what he ended up doing was he walked into the squad bay unceremoniously. Everything was silent, and he's like, get the racks in the center of the squad bay right now. And we're like, aye, sir. And the reason we said it like that is because we can only respond in 3 ways in boot camp, which is yes, sir, no, sir, and aye, sir. And aye, sir is after a command. And, like, you know, we have to be human to a point where we have to let them know that we don't understand why the command's being told. So we say it with intonation, which is like, aye, sir, like, why are you making me do this, you know? But then he's like, do it now, and we're like, aye, sir, and yeah, so we all put the racks in the middle, and he starts explaining what we're about to do, which is the Indy 500, and if you guys don't know what that is, apparently it's like a NASCAR thing. I don't know much about NASCAR, I'm from Michigan, guys, but yeah, the Indy 500, the Indianapolis 500, and he starts explaining what it is. So he's like, all right, first of all, we need some bleach and water. Squad leaders, and you know, and the squad leaders are like, all right, sir, and, you know, they grab all the bleach that they have in the cleaning cabinet, they fill buckets of water, and they come out there, and we're all just standing there, and he's looking at us, and he's like, all right, so I want you to dump that bleach and that water right now. So they dump it, and it's all on the ground. There's freaking bleach and water, and there's just like a huge amount of bleach and water, like filling like almost, you know, now it's starting to look like that Olympic pool sized squad bay I was talking about. Now it's looking like an actual Olympic pool. It's a lot of liquid. And he tells us, all right, so what we're gonna do, because it made a circle, right? We have the racks in the middle, so now it's making a giant oval, which is a, you know, circle, right? We're gonna go and have you guys get on all fours and do a bear crawl all the way across. We're gonna have a starting point, and you're gonna have to do laps around this thing. And if you don't do it in time, we're gonna continue doing it. And while you're bear crawling in this thing, we need to clean the deck. So you're gonna grab these towels, and he has us grab all the towels from the cleaning cabinet. So all 95 of us have towels, and we have to go and slide across the ground with our towels on our bare knuckles, basically, across the floor, cleaning, pretty much wiping, being a mop. All right, we're a human mop. We're wiping the ground as we go, and yeah, and then he's just like that. He's like, go, And we're like, aye, sir. And he's like, go, aye, sir. And we all go across. We do the first lap, and it's really slow. We didn't get back in time. He's counting us down the entire time. 60, 59, 58, you know. And we don't get back in time. So we all end up reaching, at some point, the starting point. We're all kind of going slow because, you know, we're new to this whole human mop thing. And, you know, now there's like, we made, like, you can see it. There's a giant streak of bleach and water going across, making a giant circle in the squad bay. And he's like, go! And, you know, we do it again. And then he's like, go, go, go! You know, and after like 5 times or 6 times, we end up getting back and whatever, and we're starting to get the hang of it, but you know, like, there's always like 2 recruits that don't make it in time because there's 95 of us, right? We can't, like, not everybody is super fit to go and be able to bear crawl all the way across, like, with towels, and, you know, some people, their knuckles hurt too much and they just stop or whatever it is. There's always like 2 recruits that don't finish it. Yeah, so they ended up going, we ended up doing that, like, you know, 6 times, and now it's like slippery, like everything's super slippery. And we can just slide across like as fast as a running man, normally running, right? And then he just keeps saying go, and this goes on, I'm not kidding, for 4 hours. We did it for the rest of the day until we hit the showers and went to bed. And during this entire time, we had people like almost pass out. We had to drag them across. Like, we're doing Indy 500, and it was funny, it was brutal, it hurt so bad. But, like, I mean, this is a boot camp story, guys. You guys asked for it. I mean, this is just like, you know, I'm trying to give a reason why I told you guys this story out of all of them. But, like, really, I mean, boot camp is silly like this. They'll make you do weird things, and, you know, for 4 hours you'll be racing around like fucking NASCAR cars, and you know, that'll be a day of boot camp, right? It's all random, especially Marine Corps boot camp. So yeah, we ended up taking showers so that we weren't covered in bleach. But as soon as the morning came, we had to put on those same blouses that we fell in with the bleach and stuff. We had to put them back on, and they were still wet with bleach, and everybody smelled like bleach. And it was probably not the most sanitary, or it was sanitary all right, but it probably wasn't the most healthy thing to be smelling all day. But hey, it is what it is. That was a day in boot camp. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like, make sure to subscribe like I told you to, and ask me for like specific days in boot camp, because or else I'm just gonna give you guys silly videos like this where I just tell you like a random day in boot camp. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.
Will hone the recruit's ability to drill through daily grinder sessions. The process instills the importance of teamwork